viewers, and welcome to another very short video here at Intriguing Megalithic Perspectives. Drain the Oceans is a very popular video publication by National Geographic started back in 2018. As I watched the first episode 7 years ago, my thoughts and imagination went from the Caribbean, episode 1, to the Mediterranean and to the bottom of the River Nile, where items lost more than 5,000 years ago would most certainly be rediscovered. Well, so far, no episode about the River Nile. And why is that? We all know that tens of thousands of granite blocks in the pyramids and elsewhere, like the Valley Temple, had to have been floated down the Nile from granite quarries up in Aswan and other granite quarries that are hundreds of miles away and on the other side of the Nile River. I'm not referring to the millions of limestone blocks, just the thousands of granite blocks that are not local at all to Giza or to the western side of the Nile, and they had to have been floated down the River Nile. Seems logical and easier than an overland route, right? But we also know that accidents happen, and even the Egyptians couldn't recover lost granite blocks or a lost obelisk from the depths of the Nile River. Tens of thousands of blocks made the journey, so it's sensible to believe that several hundred must not have made the journey. And certainly, there are other invaluable items that would show up in a detailed side scan, some of them as old as the pyramids themselves, logically, especially at the pinch point areas of the Nile, like at Aswan and at the Speos of Horemheb, where the river has not moved virtually at all in all recorded history. Yeah, wow. Can I scuba dive there, please? I'm certain the visibility is 0 to just 2 meters, but I've swam in that kind of dark before. Hey, you still find things. And also, that's where side scan technology would have an advantage. Anyway, still, to this day, nobody has done a detailed, extensive scan of the Nile River. The U.S. Navy and various private ventures have scanned the bottom of the North Atlantic into detailed maps, and yet not the Nile River. Go ahead and Google anything about granite blocks or an obelisk found in the mud of the Nile. Why hasn't the National Geographic done it, or anybody else? Detailed scans, and then made a video. Several thousands of granite blocks and hundreds of granite obelisks have been ferried down the Nile River. Certainly, a storm kicked up along the line somewhere, or a Felucia barge broke into two, or a collision, or something else. I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong in that 100-mile transit. If we can find the Bismarck and the Titanic at thousands of feet into their oceans, then we should be able to find lost granite blocks and an obelisk in the Nile, and other invaluable, incredibly invaluable items. Unless, of course, there aren't any stones lost to the Nile River at all. But what would that tell you? Think about that. Thank you for watching and for always keeping an open mind.